Hi guys, let's go through my pack. So I ended with the Waymark 50 liter light pack. What I love about this pack is all the storage on the outside. I paid a little more, got this extra pocket, so there's two, so you fit the tall water bottles here. The front, I got my baseball cap, 1972, my 50th year. I got a really light Columbia wind jacket. I sprayed it with this durable water repellent, and I'm probably gonna do it again. Same with the rain pants. I already have these. It's just an old Columbia I picked up at like Marshall's for 20 bucks. It's perfect. Pit zips don't do anything for me anyway, really. I'm always sweating underneath these things. So I figure I'm just gonna go with what I have. And if I want, I can always just do something else, order frog togs, something. So that's that. I got these ballerina pants, and they're from Body Wrappers, and they were 20 bucks. So I did the same thing. I sprayed this all over them, and I took them out on a semi-hike walk in the woods, and it was pouring out, and I had on some shorts and like long knee socks underneath, and I was perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go with these. These are gonna basically be my layer for outdoors. I'm not bringing hiking pants because I mostly wear shorts. But these are pretty warm and they keep the wind out. So I'm hoping that these will work. And then worst case scenario, I can always go for a base layer pant that I'm bringing, but more on that later. So then on top here, it has this Y strap, I think, or a strap over here. So I picture myself carrying like, I don't know, something on top maybe that I find at a farm stand, or I don't know. But for now I have this 1/8 inch foam mat, and it's really flimsy, and it was on back order for the longest time, and it finally came, and I was kind of like, how long is this thing gonna last? But I really love it because I need to become a slave to stretching. So I can sit it out as a sit pad at lunch, or I can stretch on it at night. And I'm also gonna put it underneath my air mattress in the tent, just in case. So there's that on top. We'll do the outside first. And again, I mean, like all of us, I think we all wanna be lightweight or ultralight, and I, of all people, I wanna be as well. But reality has really kicked in, and I'm gonna show you my weight at the end. But this is my toilet kit. So I have it in a bag because I still like have girly items in there because apparently I'm still young, and I have that. So I have some of that back here. I have my little trowel. I have some wet wipes in here and some TP. So that's right on the outside of my pack on this top part. I feel like it's protected up here because it's not hitting the ground at all. So I got that. And then I really want my own cup for my coffee. I know my husband and my daughter are cooking in this size, but I really want my own separate mug, and it's only like 2.6 ounces. So I feel like, you know, if we're gonna talk about weight, it's a luxury I want. I think it's worth it for me because coffee is life for me. So that's just fits up here in the top here. Then I have my filtration, my water filtration system. Got some tablets just in case we need that. And I might have gone overboard on this, but I've been thirsty out there. I had the Sawyer. Both my husband and daughter are bringing a Sawyer, but what I decided on is the Catadine. I have some extra filters already, but I got the 1 liter. I just love this, the flow rate, and I got the 3 liter bag in case I have to camel up or want to camel up to like take a sponge bath at camp. So I have that in here on my outside pocket, the upper pocket as well. Then here, my husband and I, we're gonna be using the UL3 Big Agnes Tiger Wall. So I have the poles, and I have three or 4 stakes in here as well, because he will lose stakes, we will. Then I have my rain fly here, and I have a chamois towel because tents are always wet in the morning, no matter what. I've learned that. So I put that in there, and that dries out really good. And I have these here. These are pins, safety pins. Silly, I know, but I have really become obsessed with these because I'll hang like wet socks off my pack, or I'll hang that chamois towel that I just showed you after I do my tent in the morning. Just clip it in, hang it off the back of the pack, and hopefully it'll dry out during the day. So that's for the outside. Then we go back here, and I have the Gossamer Gear phone case holder, and I do love it. It's perfect. And then I have the little thermometer here because I just like to see what the actual temperature is. Who knows how long that'll last. I've changed the battery a couple times. I really do love it. And then I have my dog's collar here because that's been on my pack. I switch it out from this pack to that pack on my day hikes. And I was obsessed with my Gossamer Gorilla back there, the yellow. And I've been struggling big time with this whole new pack that I got. Not the struggle of the pack itself, but the struggle of letting go of Gossamer, because I've been a Gossamer girl for so long now. But the Mariposa, although it's amazing and it's got a lot of these same features my pack has now, it's got that flap that goes over, and it's just, it drives me crazy because every time you open it, you got to unclip it, lift it up. So anyways, I think I found my pack with the Waymark. I've never done a thru hike with it, but you know, here we go. Got my bug net just because it's always in there. So I think I'm just going to leave it there. I know I won't need it at first for a mid-March start, but I'm just going to leave it there for now. Belt pockets. I have just my headlamp. I have the Nightcore N25, something like that. It is the heavier of the two, just because I was used to the headband strap. So that's that. And it is rechargeable, so that's another thing I have to charge. I got the Possum Down gloves, and these are really, really nice. Got the touchscreen fingers, and then I got these Enlightened Equipment rain mitts. The one shock for me was that they sent me a tube of the seal seamer, so we had to seal it ourselves. Interesting, but so far so good. I'm gonna bring obviously some more with me in case they start to leak, but yeah, so they get us involved in putting them together, I guess. So that's those. So then we go in the pack, inside the pack, and what I do, and I probably have to adjust things a little bit. I have a pack liner over here in my little pile of junk for the outside. But what I've been doing is a big, just black, thick compactor bag. And that seems to work great for me. This is like my junk drawer. Here at home, I mean, I'm the most OCD person, but yet I have like 5 junk drawers. So this is good. This has everything. It has my earplugs, my toothpaste, my toothbrush. I am bringing a tiny little razor here, but I'm not bringing deodorant. So I think I want to start with my razor. I have some hand warmers in here because I'm really scared to be cold at first. So I'm packing my fears in these, and I brought some for them because they don't think they're going to need them, but I want to be prepared for them, or for somebody if they're freezing. I want to have something for. These are little blister tabs. I got BioFreeze. I got, vitamin I. I have little antiseptic towels, alcohol wipes. If you need anything, come see me. I probably have it. But it's like my little junk drawer. I have a couple bandanas because I'm a bandana girl. I use those for quick showers, sweat, nose, all the things. So that's my little junk drawer. Then on top here too, I also have my food bag. I'm going to put a big sticker or something because I think a lot of people have this. I have these colors because I know, what is this again? One of those, Hilltop. And I do love this thing. I've had it for a while, but it's great. And then here we go. Here's my actual cook pot. So I really do have 2. So I'm bringing a little bit of the kitchen with me. Not the sink though. Then it's pretty big, but I like to have space and room. I'm not afraid to waste my fuel either, so I have no koozie or any of that. You know, I got this BRS stove, awesome. Amazon. Lighter, canister, and it's full because I'm driving down to Georgia, so I'm going to start with a full one. And then just a little scrubby to try to keep the dishes clean. So there's that, and that all goes in there, and it fits good, especially in the bigger pot. I appreciate any feedback any of you have, as long as you're kind. And I'm sure a lot of you know a lot more than I do, but I know I'm going to learn a lot. So that's that. I do love this little pot, though. It's just big enough. Okay. Then next is the bag, in my compactor bag. It's my clothes. We'll go through those in a minute. It's my NoBo. Insulated, regular wide. It's got I believe a 4 R value, 4.2. I love this thing. It has a stuff sack in there, which I am bringing. I bought one of those little mini air pumps, but I'm ditching it. I'm trying. See, you'll see my weight. But this is awesome. No problems yet. It does have a repair kit inside, and it's got the air sac, which is not bad at all. Better than blowing it up. Then I have the Patagonia Nano Air Puff with the hood, and this thing's awesome. And then I got my Enlightened equipment. I think this is the Covert. The reason is my husband got the Revelation, and I could have gone with that with the straps. But I just am old-fashioned, and I wanted a zipper. And it's an amazing zipper. It does not get caught. It's really nice. Then the toe box closes up, or it opens up. Because sometimes I'm the one that kicks my feet out from underneath. So I don't know how I'm going to be out there. Especially as the weather starts getting warmer. But it comes all the way up. And it buttons up here. And it also has the straps to strap it to my pad. So that's that. It's like a big Easter egg. It makes me happy. It's nice and bright, and I feel like it'll be nice to wake up to something bright. Sleeping bag liner. It's Appalachian Gear Company. It is heavy. So it's like almost a pound, but it adds like 15 to 18 degrees of warmth to my, forgot to tell you, 20-degree bag. So I bought that bag. That was my first piece of gear I bought for the planning in this trip, and I should have got 10. I should have got 0. I should have got. So when I got this, it made me feel so much better. I don't know that I'll keep it all through the trail, but I do know that when this is a quilt, I can lay it down. When I open it up as a quilt and I put this, I know that I am so comfy, and this keeps the rank out of my bag. And I also have a silk liner that I think I'll have my son or my mom send to me when it starts to get warmer, because it's only like 4 ounces. So there's that. So what do you think? This is, if you love something, do you sacrifice and bring it? Sacrifice the weight and bring it? You know what I mean. So there's that. And that is literally it. Now the clothes. So my clothes. I'm gonna go out in Georgia the first day, and I know it's probably gonna be chilly. I got these Nike running shorts that I've had for about, I don't know, 10 years. I love them. I got this on Amazon. It's a merino wool, Marina Tech t-shirt. So I'm gonna wear that. I do have a long sleeve base layer for during the day, because sometimes I like to wear it underneath my t-shirt, or sometimes I like to take the t-shirt off and have just this. So I'm used to layering because I'm from New Hampshire. So I run hot when I hike, but it gets cold really fast. Most of the seasons when you stop, except obviously dead of summer. But and then since it'll probably be chilly, I'm gonna have my long darn tough socks, because that tends to warm me up, and I have the freedom in my legs to hike and move. I do own a Melly, and I love the pockets in the Melly, and I got it about 3 years ago, and I really fell in love with it. I love how the hood cinches up, and if you wear a hat, it holds really nice. The pockets were a seller for me because I also own the alpaca Appalachian Gear Company hoodie. You may see me in that instead. I don't know. I am still playing around with the idea. I actually am buying my second alpaca hoodie because I gifted mine to my daughter because she liked the way it fit. It was bigger and they stretch out so much. So I actually ordered a smaller size and I love it, but no pockets. The hood's doesn't cinch here. I'm going with this for now. Maybe I'll do half and half. Maybe once I get closer home, I'll have somebody bring me my alpaca. We'll see. So that's what I'll be wearing out in Georgia. And then if it's really freezing or raining or, snow, I'm just gonna throw on these ballerina wind pants I showed you. Oh yeah, and I should mention, she could be watching, that my beautiful client actually put zippers on the bottom for me because they were just like this and I was stressed about that, but I love the pants. So she just added some zippers for me. And it is a joke that the zippers weigh more than the pants, and it is true, but worth it. So I feel like that'll work in Georgia, some combination of this. Now, my clothes bag, I'm gonna try to explain to you why I got what I got. I do have a pair of Injinjis on the way because mine have a hole. I like to wear Injinjis alone, just the Injinji short hiking socks, if I start to feel like my feet are getting tore up. So they're kind of on the fence. I'm on the fence with them, but I know eventually I may need them. But for now, I have the tall ones I showed you, these darn tough socks, and these smart wool socks for bed. So I do darn tough for hiking, and I do smart wool for bed. I have this Nike sports bra that I've had for I don't know, maybe 10 years. I like what I like. So I've bought in some of the other stuff, but I'm using a lot of the stuff that I've owned for years because I know it works. So these are my Nike shorts. They act as a second pair of underwear. I am bringing a pair of ex officio underwear, but all my shorts are underwear as well. So they have them built in. So I like that idea because I feel like if I bring one pair of undies, I still have 2 pairs of shorts that have the undies in them. So those undies could potentially be just for bed till I get a shower and a laundry facility. And these are my base layers. Amazon, amazing. Light fleece on the inside, just cheap. I have smart wools. They're just too hot, the ones I have, and I just don't want to buy new ones. So I went with the cheap way out because this stuff sometimes works better for me. So and it's nice and long, so it'll cover me pretty low with my base layers. So that's for clothes. Not that much, but for some reason I'm bringing more clothes than my husband. Probably my daughter too. I don't know. We'll see. But that's basically that. So I have these other items over here, and I'd love to hear your take on them. I do have a Trekology pillow, again, Amazon. I had another one, a really nice one, and it kept going flat on me, so I ordered another cheapo. It's nice. I do like it. It straps onto my pad, so it doesn't slide all over the place. It has that Velcro strap. But then one night when I had a deflated pillow, I used just my clothes bag, or I might be bringing an extra stuffed sack for my puffer. And I know there'll always be something to put in there. And if it's in one of these nicer bags, maybe, I could put a buffer around it and create a pillow, and that is comfortable. But it's not like I'm trying to save weight here. It's not that heavy. It's only 4, maybe 3.8 ounces. So that's still a notebook. These are cool. all weather tough. So I need a notebook. I have this little envelope I'm going to put here because I want to, if I get stickers or any little tokens or so. That. Got the Garmin Mini. May make the husband carry it because I think his pack weighs less than mine. So we'll see. Electronics, it's not all here. I am bringing this 3-port because I will be charging my watch, which is just a Forerunner, so it's like every 5 or 6 days it needs to be charged. So I have that, and so I'll be using that, my phone, my Garmin, and I may bring another little one because, again, just packing my fears. Don't want to run out of juice. We'll see. This, I'm changing my mind about because I feel like I can borrow one from a hiker box. That's what I hear if I decide I want it. But it fits awesome right in the side here, and I have used it, and I liked it in the terrain I was in. It wasn't a green tunnel, so it was, you know, it was a good place to use it. I just don't know if I want to carry it. But, you know, I could send it home, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll be the one to leave it for someone else. So we'll see. That's pretty much it. Oh, and I have a fanny pack. So that is perfect for right here. And the pockets on the Waymark, they're big, they're huge, but they're also kind of set back here. So I like using this for like snacks. I have my hand sanitizer, I have my knife. On the inside pocket, so the one that goes closest to my body, I got this little ultralight wallet from Etsy. So it fits credit cards licensed perfectly. So how much you guys bringing for cash out there? So that's a question I have. Thank you. I tried to get this done so it wouldn't be too long. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm sure you might have suggestions, and I appreciate those. I'm not going to link. If you guys have any questions about what I have and I didn't just, explain enough, just let me know. I'd be happy to answer anything. Have a good night. We'll be back soon. If you haven't seen my husband's, stay on this channel, subscribe, and check out his gear video. I'm going to post at the end, when I pack it all back up, I'm going to post a picture of the weight on the scale of my pack. So take a guess.